Well, hello, Andy Bassist, coming at you once again on this wonderful evening. Right, now, I got some questions, and I realised I haven't done a demo on it. My HM-2 Waza pedal from Boss. I am a Boss artist, but there is no bias. They don't control what I say, but I love it. And it's been on and off the board. It was on my pedal. It was on my old board for a little while, and then I just fancied a bit of a fresh up, so I think I took it off and put a dyno drive on instead. But it's back on the board now, sounding good. Some people will hate the sound of it on bass. On that, let's go into the clean sound, and then I'll show you what the setting is that I have for my HM2, which is now I've taken a photo, clicked up on screen. Clean sound. I know for many people, they might not be like, that's not very clean. But most clean bass parts that you hear are not clean. Not as crunchy as this, though. The only pedals that I have going on before this are I have a Drunk Beaver FX TS100, which is like a trainer bass preamp. Just shaping a little bit, giving it a little bit of more high end. It then goes into my tuner, and then it goes all the way through all my pedals. But I have a loop switcher, the ES8. And then it obviously goes into a Cali 76 BC from Origin FX, and then that goes into a bass rig super vintage from Origin FX as well. So that is that, and then that is DI'd out into my Roland, audio interface and into your lovely ears via Ableton. Obviously, this is set with the settings that are on screen now. So yeah, as you can see, I don't think that drops out a load of low end. I don't think there's anything particularly missing from it for me. It's just a thick distortion sound with a little bit of raspy on a little bit more harsh top end. Is that a sound that you like? It's a sound I very much like. But let's go into the typical sound that you see on every HM2, which is everything at max. Obviously, I won't do that with a level because that will clip everything, but So this is everything at max. Again, clean sound. Now, for me, that's just too much. That's not something that I want to listen to. I do think that's too... It adds way too much hiss. It's not meant for a bass, that setting, for me. It's meant for, really gated into a really distorted guitar amp. This is more my sort of... Obviously, ignore the hiss. You don't hear the hiss when you're playing. When you've got the gain at around 1 o'clock and the highs just below 12 o'clock, I think that's when it sounds best. just so that you can hear. Well, this is with fingers. It's definitely a pedal that I want to play with a pick. You've got the aggression, and it really reacts to the way you hit the string. Obviously, some people you can hit it super hard. With your finger, but you're getting into sort of realms of getting it out of tune almost. It's like quite djenty kind of thing, but it doesn't sound djenty to me. It just sounds really nice and distorted. Dig how it sounds, and I use it always. I love reverb, so it always has a reverb on it. Yeah, that's the setting where I feel it's most at home. Again, for my setup, this is obviously a Troy Sanders Jaguar, which is active. If I put it in pack. This is the custom setting on the Waza as well. So I'll just show you the normal setting on this setting. There's a little difference. It's not massive, but I think it just adds a little bit more bottom end. And maybe there's something with the mid-range, I think, maybe. I don't know. People will pick faults till they're, like, you know, red in the face. For me, if you go in between the two pedals, get the Wazacraft. It's got a better buffer. It runs on 9 volt rather than, I think, 12 volt, which the older ones run on due to the power supply and like the way they're powered. Or you can daisy chain them with another pedal. I wouldn't recommend daisy chaining. I know some people will get away with it, and I'll get slave this. I wouldn't recommend daisy chaining any pedal together if you want a nice quiet pedal board. But yeah, that's just me. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to check out the full pedal board demo if you want to see what else is on this board, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.